Sometimes you see a comic that is not only funny, but the brother is inspiring. This cat right here, beautiful style, always comes really, really prepared. Everybody, give it up for Stephen Asifo.
Keep it going for your host. And also my uncle, what's up, man? You guys look all very good. They were not lying. I was nervous. I was like, they look so good coming out here, man. That's so good. Okay, cool. Let's get into stuff. Like Tony said, my name is Stephen Asifo. My last name is from Ghana, West Africa. When some people hear they say, Stephen, if you're African, you also identify as being black. I didn't know that I had a choice, you know? Like, I didn't know, like, it was like, what survey did I miss when that went out, right? Because that's not how America works at all. You know, it's not like I could just switch between the two and get treated differently, but then I started thinking, what if I could? So I took a casual situation in my life, cops pulled me over. I don't even have a car, right? I'm riding BART just like the next person next to me, right? But it happened, shit happened. Cop steps over the homeless dude, San Francisco, and he walks up to me, he's like, let me see your ID. Asifo, huh? Says you black? Or you African? And you know, naturally I'm sitting down, I'm nervous, right? I'm sweating, but I'm prepared. And I say, sir, I'm on my way home to the village. I promise we have zebras and everything waiting for us. Go. He's like, oh shit, what contract man go? And I was like, ooh, that was a close one. You know? But it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Another thing about me, I recently got engaged. I'm doing things like that. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. The weird thing about being engaged is I have nothing to show for it. Because women, you have a ring. It's like, oh my God, that looks so nice. Guys, your wallet's just thinner. So you just, like, I'm happy though. You're happy. Everybody's happy, you know? We're planning a wedding right now, and I'm realizing that weddings are very expensive. Like, I went to weddings, enjoyed them, never saw the bill for a wedding. I'm learning. But weddings are so expensive, I'm surprised rappers don't talk about them more often. Like, yo, I got a wedding on Wednesday, wedding on Tuesday, marry him a maiden, marry him a side bitch. Like, it's very expensive. And the most expensive part of a wedding is the venue, right? There's like art galleries, stuff like that, charging $40,000 for one day. I was like, that is college. And so I've been trying to convince my fiance that we should get married on Zoom, which has not been going very well. She'd be like, oh my God, Santa Barbara's beautiful this time of year, we should go there. And like, in San Francisco's internet connection is great. You know, what background do you want? I'm thinking Paris, you know? It's not going over well. The second most expensive thing is how many people you have at your wedding. More guests equals more cost. The thing about having guests is that everyone wants to have a +1. I love you guys, y'all can't come. I know you guys are like, yo, what's the Zoom link? Y'all can't come to this, okay? But you have to have a rule. I don't know if people marry, you have to have a rule for like guests, +1s, things like that. My rule is this: you cannot have a guest unless you've seen that person's butthole straight up. Like, this is how I'm going, man. That's how I'm going. Boy or a girl, I'm not discriminating. I need you to go both ways, you know? Because if you have, come through. That's the type of freaky shit we want. That's a good party. That's a good party right there. We want that type of action. You know, I don't want to be like, well, we just met, and I think it'd be a good time to get to know each other. No. I want people, like, at the registry, like, look at my ball! I just an open bar in a photo booth! I imagine that's why people go to weddings, for photo booths. I don't know. I am concerned about, like, planning a wedding and stuff like that, because we're still in the middle of a pandemic. It's like, not like that shit just went away. They're releasing, like, new variants, like iPhone updates, and, like, I just got used to the features on this one. Like, wait, like, what y'all do with the home button? There's not even no emojis. It's real terrible. So now there's like the Delta variant and the Lambda. Assuming the original is Alpha, this shit is starting to sound like a frat house. You know, I was like, but could you imagine a COVID frat house? I imagine it'd probably go like this: Alpha Delta Lambda fraternity, spike up. We are not here to discriminate between the old and the young. No, sir. We are here to increase the curve. Increase the curve. Increase the curve. We are here to make social interactions awkward. If they sneeze, we spread. If they cough, we spread. Is that understood? Yes, sir. We spread. We flock. We multiply. That's a strong will. Thank you. That's a very strong will fraternity to try. try and beat, because there's so much fear around the vaccine and getting vaccinated. I remember when I went to go get my second shot, everyone's telling me, yo, you're going to get that second shot, you should take, 2 days off, take 3 days. You know what, you can get the chills. My friend, he just shit himself. He's like, shit himself? Which one was that one? I don't want that one, I just got new pants. He's a corduroy. If you didn't see me in the light, he's a corduroy. Corduroy there. But I mean, for people who are dating, I used to be a hoe too. I used to be, out here dating. She's like, yeah, shut up. I learned a lot from the last person I dated. She was on the LGBTQWERTY spectrum. She was pansexual, which was news to me because I thought she just liked cooking. And I was like, look, I only got about 2 pans, so at least make me some fettuccine Alfredo first, because niggas is hungry. And like the awkward thing is finally like that's not what pansexual means at all. It means the person is more into personalities and feelings as opposed to like gender, boy, girl, which made me very insecure in the relationship because I no longer knew my role. She was straight, only had to be on alert for guys. Bisexual, girls, and guys. Pansexual, nice people, right? Like I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. I didn't know what to do. So like now I'm being very aggressive when we go to Walmart, because who's at Walmart, the old people that give out smiley faces, like fuck that, she will not have a good day with her purchase. No, I don't give a fuck, no, give us rollback deals, I don't give a fuck. It was like, we are online shopping from now on. It's like a couple we were. I'm not saying I'm right, that's just how it was. I had to ask her, I was like, hey, like what is it about me that you like? I was trying to get to the bottom of this, and her answer was like, well, it's just like your vibe and your aura. And that should have been a red flag to me, because that doesn't really mean shit. But like my dumbass, I was like, yeah, we do be vibing, we do be, your energies and mine, like, we just be mixing. It is cool. And it's like, and you're funny. And I was like, hold up, what? So this is your last comedy show. I don't even do that anymore. Okay. Try that out. No, that wasn't right. Look, and God forbid the one time when we did go to Chick-fil-A, because you know how extra they get for $15 an hour. I was like, that'll make you a saint. And we order or whatever, right? And she said, and the manager says, it's been our pleasure. And I turned to her eyes start rolling in the back of her head. And I was like, bitch, just cut it out. You put too much Polynesian sauce in that bag. That is not what you need right now. Not what you need right now. Another thing about me, I live in San Francisco. That's a thing that I've been doing for a while. So I think I know a little bit about when I say it's way too passive aggressive. Way too passive aggressive. I think San Francisco would be a lot less passive aggressive if there's just one more black person in the room. Just one. I went to this slam poetry session the other night, and it had a terrible time. We'll talk about that another time because I got away. And like this entitled woman gets up, and she gets in and she's like, my Uber was late today. It's always late. I need a lift. L-Y-F. No. I need a lift. L-I-F. And somebody is like, bitch, shut the fuck up and just take the bus. You went down 15, got to 10. You would have been there by now, so you wasted everybody's time. And that person was me. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much. That is my time. So let's give it back.